Getting my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up. We finna go deep. Riding on a team. Got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down. When I hit the town, you should ride on.
Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. We got Porsha P in the building. Sexy Lex in the building.
Hello, friends.
I miss y'all.
I know.
Listen, I'm feeling better.
Yes.
I'm looking better.
That for sure.
I'm feeling so much better, y'all. I was so sick. Oh my goodness. I was outside too
Y'all,
much.
I talked to Sharelle right before she got on that podcast. And I said, what you gonna do with your hair, friend? I said, you gonna put a hat on? She said, yeah, I'm gonna put a hat on. And to my surprise, lo and behold, I look on the internet and see my girl with the flyaways, with the frizzles. I said, my girl said she don't feel good and she needs y'all to know.
She had the hoodie on.
I had the hoodie on my head, and Lex was like, no, take it off. I'm like, the hoodie look cute.
No, the hoodie covered everything. She was like this, little bold
So Lex was the culprit.
Yes, I was like, just rock it.
She was like, it look cute. Put it on. Lex set me up. I said, ooh.
No, it wasn't a setup. That was that.
Ooh, I ain't posting this one. Damn,
I wouldn't say nothing except I really did have a conversation with her before she got on. I said, you finna put that on?
She didn't say
Y'all
that.
should have seen me looking with the cowboy hat. I was looking a hot mess. Y'all probably would have thought something was wrong with me. Like I just came out of a
you were joking about the cowboy hat. Like a regular hat.
Oh no.
Oh, she wasn't joking. Okay.
No,
but what I can say is I was representing for my dog, bad bitch, good mom.
And I said, ooh, a few sales that came through. What I did? Who I talked to? Oh, my girl was wearing it. That's why the people was in my shop. Yeah. Don't ever let anybody tell you the influencer marketing doesn't work, because it does.
And I love that you represent the brand. You represent the business, Pusha P. What you had to do today?
I had a listing appointment today because I'm a real professional type of bitch. I had to go to a listing appointment. You know what I mean? I'm a new listing coming soon. About to sell another house, get me another coin.
Yes.
Yeah. I was working today.
We about to make us some
I was
money.
in the field. Look at me. Andre said I look like a schoolgirl in my. He said, "Oh, look at you in your little uniform."
I like that uniform though.
Yes, it is nice.
You look like a little intern though, like you just graduated from high school.
I fully know this lady was probably like, "Bitch, how old are you trying to sell my house?"
Right. Do you know what you're doing, ma'am? Are you experienced
enough?
What
I'm doing. I'm a real grown adult.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, you do. So how was your weekend? How has y'all day been since we last communicated?
Well, y'all just communicated on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, Lex be she get a lot done from Monday to Wednesday.
Lex be sliding, okay? Lex be sliding. We don't know where Lex be. Lex, you be sliding. My girl be outside.
She do.
And
low key
how was
with
yesterday?
And
what you did yesterday?
Yesterday was awesome, and today was even great. Today is my Wellness Wednesday, so I went to get my nails done, got my favorite flowers, and just relaxed. Asada requested a steak, and I haven't had steak in over 20 years, so but I can make a good one. And so she's been like fiending for this steak. And
you make chimichurri sauce with yours?
No, it doesn't need it.
Okay.
No, it's just a good sear in the cast iron skillet, garlic, salt, and pepper, and some rosemary, and some.
I think I've seen you cooking the steak before with like that. Okay.
And so she just loves it, and then she had steak and frites. So I just spent some time with her.
How long do you let your steak marinate?
No marinating at all. This is
Oh, hell no. See, that's
not
what
a
happened,
marinade.
Lex. When y'all be going to these culinary schools,
Yes,
y'all
I
don't
am
know
French
how to,
trained.
y'all don't take it back to the old school and season the meat. You
It's
gotta
not about.
season the meat
It's
and you
not
gotta
about.
let it marinate.
Let me tell you something. It's not about old school and seasoning the meat. It's about understanding the technique and just the
Wait,
whole
Lex,
fundamentals
I'm
of
gonna tell you
tasting the meat.
how they messing you up. Lex,
No,
please tell
you're
Porsha.
telling the colors.
Please tell Porsha what you said about your meat, what they teach you not to do no more.
They teach you not to wash like your chicken.
Oh, hell
They say
no.
buy it the day of. That's what we were taught. Buy it the day of or the day before and cook your meat.
Okay, so for the people who buy in
That's
bulk, they'll wash their chicken.
Well, I mean,
They don't clean their chicken.
You don't think that it tastes better if you like
had it.
it? You don't
And I grew up cleaning my chicken.
You better continue to clean your
what
chicken.
you clean your chicken with?
Who, me?
No, Lex.
A paper towel.
What you clean your chicken with?
A paper towel.
No, I get vinegar and I get lemon juice.
That's how I used to,
and I get lemon
salt.
juice.
My mom used to do that too. She used to like
And I
salt
pour
her
all
meat.
my fat out.
Yeah. I mean, my mother-in-law boiling, scalding hot water, white vinegar, salt. You
Yeah. And we were
Delicious
splashing
stuff.
bacteria and things all over the place.
But it's delicious.
Yeah, it
You
is.
got but you gotta clean your sink after. I don't be sloppy. It ain't like you cleaning chitlins.
But
and
not
putting
everybody.
and throwing
I
it.
mean, a at-home chef has to take precaution of using Clorox wipes and making sure they're not transferring
I
bacteria.
clean my meat in a bowl.
And that's it. Well,
And the big bowl.
you gotta be careful.
I don't clean it. But I mean, I feel you, you know. Everybody do that. I also don't marinate steak.
Yeah, you're not
I
supposed
don't marinate steak.
I wait till it's room temperature because I don't see
There you go. That's the
I wait till it's
very
room temperature.
good.
No.
Boom.
Y'all gotta taste my steak.
I
Y'all
taste your
tripping.
daddy's steak. I don't know nothing about your steak, but
My steak tastes just like my Papa steak. And guess what? Papa be marinating that steak.
Papa steak
Everybody
is
has
good
a
as hell.
Papa.
I ain't
Yes,
never
Papa
tasted
be
Sharelle
marinating.
steak now, so I
My steak tastes just like Dennis Rosado Sr.
Okay, well, the jury's still out on that. We're gonna have to see. Next holiday. You gonna have to
Now, Porsha, you done taste my
I
cooking
have. I
before.
just never had the steak.
So
How
let
my
me ask
cooking
y'all
is?
this. Have y'all do y'all wash your steaks
No.
too?
Yeah, I rinse my steak. I have to rinse
Listen,
everything
I'm not gonna lie
because
to you.
this.
I ain't did that.
I'm so listen. Let me tell you
So
why
you-
y'all
even your
supposed to rinse
hamburger
your
meat?
because no, I don't rinse the hamburger
Ground
meat
meat?
because it's grounded. But let me tell you why I rinse my steak because you don't know what them butchers are doing back there when they back there handling the meat. It could have been done dropped on the floor. You don't know.
You want to know what?
I
There's
think-
nothing that is
I think
gonna
like
clean
that.
400, 500 degrees with some hot grease. You mean to tell me that you think the vinegar, like for real, I'm really cleaning my chicken because I really do think it make it taste better, and that's the truth. I'm not cleaning my chicken because I think that the vinegar is going to get rid of something that the pan won't. If the pan don't sear it off, I can assure you the lemon not.
It's the thought of it.
It
It's
does kill it. It will kill it with the temperature.
well, we're gonna be extra killing it
I
even more.
don't rinse my steak. I don't know about that. I got to ask my mother-in-law about that. You know, Caribbeans wash everything.
I rinse my steak and I pat it dry with the paper towel, but I'm not finna just take the steak out of the pack and throw it and throw some seasoning on it and cook it. No.
Well, I'll marinate steak if I'm making like a carne asada and you want it marinated, or the kids love this Korean beef dish that I do, so then I'll marinate it in those seasonings and stuff. But other than that,
Go ahead.
You let it
Give us the culinary tips. I want to know what the people are saying. I want to know what they're saying.
You on it though.
No, we need a vote. Do y'all wash y'all meat? Yes or no? We need to know. Do y'all wash y'all meat?
Yes, majority of people do wash their meat.
What's wrong with the people who don't wash their meat?
Because they have some kind of culinary awareness.
Because they're professional.
And was taught that way.
She just called us some piñons.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, You know, if I wouldn't, you know, that's the whole point of going to culinary
I
school, to
love
get
it.
all the,
I love it a
you know,
lot.
technique down and
Well, no,
expertise.
I don't know. I just can't. I can't change that one.
I
Even
know
if
it's
I
hard to
went
go
to,
against tradition.
even if I went to culinary school, I would still probably. I know it ain't no probably. I would still wash my meat because their reasoning for not washing your meat was not to spread
Freshness,
bacteria.
spray bacteria, and because, you know, food is traced
Cross
throughout
cross
FDA, all that stuff,
contamination.
and how you're supposed to keep it refrigerated, all these things, you know.
Do you think that it makes it taste better though? If you like let it sit in the vinegar and you cut the little slits in it and you put and you
Yeah,
wash
for sure, if that's the intended dish for it to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Portia, you about to start not washing
I
your
can't
chicken.
do that. That lady will hang me by my feet. If you see me over there trying to make some chicken for her son and them grandchildren,
Her
gonna be
son.
looking at me, salop. That's what Haitians call you when they think you dirty. Salop. Be looking at me like this.
Salud.
Salop.
Just
Nasty.
nasty.
Salop. That's how she gonna be looking at me.
If I would go in my grandma's kitchen and my mama and my grandma see me pull some chicken out of a pack, fresh out of the pack, and just throw seasoning on there and cook it, I will get the worst cursing up and down that house. And they probably would kick my ass and send me back down to Florida.
Well, my family will receive it because they're just like,
It's
Lex, you
good.
got it anyway, and tear it up.
Listen, my family from the South, they are country,
Mine are
Delicious.
too, yeah.
and they
I
been
get it. No,
stuck
I
in
get
their
it.
ways.
I get it. My mom is still, you know.
We don't even let everybody. We don't even eat from certain family members' homes.
Yeah.
We don't eat half the family cooking. We pay attention to who is in the kitchen. Everybody can't come in the kitchen during the holidays because you be scratching your head. You do all this.
Y'all, the chat not washing their meat. Pause. But
Wait,
Thank you,
what?
Chad.
chat not washing their meat, y'all.
Thank you, Chad. Because
No,
we're more educated.
I
We're
refuse to
we're
believe
breaking
that.
generational, you know, traditions
I,
of washing meat.
I refuse to believe that.
That's
They
very
ain't
much,
washing their chicken.
it's really much from, you know, our Caribbean and our Black family members and such. That's what we do. I grew up doing the exact same thing, washing the meat. That comes from just, you know, we'll take it back all the way to slavery. We had to wash everything because we were given the scraps. So we had to make something out of nothing, you know? So that becomes traditional. And then we in these households and we just know that we got to get this meat. We got to get it in bulk. We got to freeze it. All
Yeah,
these
you
things.
said
So
you don't have to wash it. You just gotta buy it fresh that day. Girl, who is running to the grocery store every day to get a pack of chicken?
Fresh
or the
chicken.
day before. Yeah, there's different standards
That's a
You
lot.
teach me something.
of bacteria spreading, and you know, just because if you think about it, it goes from the farms
Mhm.
to being butchered, and then you know the whole process, distribution. So the sooner you get your meat from the store, and you should cook it.
Teach me something, Lex.
Yeah. So when you freeze it, it ain't really good
I
no
mean,
more.
sometimes it's better to freeze it if you know you're not going to eat it within a couple of days.
Okay, sexy Lex,
Mhm.
chef girl our Lex.
President's list. You know,
I'm still gonna wash my chicken.
I understand.
I have to.
I understand.
All right, let's get into it, y'all. Our first topic today: lowering your expectations in dating, soulmate or settling. Let's be real. Are our standards in dating becoming so high that we're actually blocking love? The current dating culture is full of checklists. Six-figure salary, no kids, 6'2", tall, dark, and handsome, emotionally intelligent, well-dressed, good teeth, owns property, passport ready, and the list goes on. But are these high expectations helping us find the one or pushing potential soulmates away? Some women are starting to wonder, if I lowered my expectations, would I be in a relationship by
Yes.
now? Or would I just be miserable with someone I settled for?
I feel like there is power in possessing who you are and what you're going to be able to bend with and to match with somebody eventually. You know, We're here to love. The human experience is to love and endure it, to give it, to raise it, to embody it. So, the hopeless romantic in me is always like, let's connect.
Let's
It's
connect.
a fairy tale. It's going to be this romantic, cute meet. And, there's real life. This is not something you could read, from a fairy tale or watch it on Disney Channel. You know what I mean? So, like, I just look at it like, if this person's meant to be with me, we're gonna align. We're gonna have this, I can see through, I can see that I want that connection. It's not about the lore and the standard. I feel like I want to encompass somebody that I can reflect what I love to do, whether that's travel, whether that's eating out, whether that's, knowing how to raise children properly and surround them with certain things and experiences. Like, that's what I was seeing in somebody that's a mate. Now, the standard of what certain people have, their bar, it should be some kind of wiggle room, because some people are very, they can kind of cap out, or they don't want to change how they are about certain things, whether they save, whether they're more frugal, whether they aren't going to leave a city, they're not going to bend, just these rules and passport. If you're a traveler, and I don't think you should compromise, if your mate is someone that should appreciate your love of travel, so like there's some non-negotiables, and then there's also some, like, you can bend, like trying to make someone that you really love be your match. I feel like that is the ultimate goal. You know what I mean? So, like, it's okay to have some differences, but you want to have a lot of like, you want to have a lot that you have in common, that, or at least there's a sense of like, I know who she is, I know who he is, I know who they are, and that's what they're going to do. That fuels their passion, that makes them a good spouse, that makes them a good partner, all these beautiful things. So I think we gotta, like, lay off of being super strict on what we expect, because we should be bringing that to the table too, or giving some other strengths. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So that's my take on
Are
that.
standards and
Yeah,
expectations the same thing?
what you
Are
asked, Portia?
standards and expectations like the same thing? Expectation seems a little bit more fluid, compromising. Standards seems very, very, I don't know. Like, you can't just expect for somebody to be tall. Either they tall or they not, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But if standard is that's what you need to be, then that's what, I don't know. I feel like either way, I agree with you, Lex. People need to be flexible. And I also think that people who have too many standards, or not even too many, but too
Expect
high, if your standards are too high, I feel like you're putting yourself in a situation to,
where you gonna stay
you gotta
single?
stay single.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. You're gonna compromise, low key, missing out on someone just because you're like, they weren't all of this whole list that I've
Right.
been fantasizing about and reading about, or scrolling and seeing, and just expecting it. We were putting way too much pressure on each
Yeah.
other. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
For the sake of, like, love, or the sake of just being lonely or alone. I'm gonna stand in this until this Prince Charming comes out the way. We're all guilty of,
Yeah.
like, these
Yeah, we are. I was
beautiful
gonna say that.
romantic matches, if those of us that are lucky to, like, experience that. But at the same time, you have to understand the integrity of what you're really getting into. Like, this is serious. Like, this is like building families. This is like connecting, and this is like sharing assets, and all these, it's a lot. So
Mhm.
we have to take that serious. So I get having certain, like, this is what is
The
what
qualifications
the
of what
quality,
you
yeah, this is what I see in this person, this is what I'm praying on, this is something that is very important to me. Yeah, you can stand on that, your spirituality, or they're bringing in a certain amount of money, or you want this kind of lifestyle, like, you want to travel, you want to do this, you want those kind of things, you can really, you know set for
Yeah.
yourself.
Those
But
things
at
you
the
can
same
set.
time, yeah, there's more personal things that we got to start bending on, again.
But one of the things that I got out of the mindset of was looking at the looks first. And I felt like every time, like, I always had a set, my type was tall, dark,
Oh, your
chocolate. You
type,
got to
honey.
be
Mhm.
but I don't look at that now. Now that I'm I'm in a new situation. Um he's the opposite of the tall chocolate.
Right.
he got a little height to him, but I mean, it's not what you would normally see.
Yeah.
And I got to, instead of looking at the looks, we had conversations, we talked. I didn't know what the income was, what this was, didn't know anything. I just met that person as a person, and it's just
Connection.
everything. The connection was there, and everything, is aligning. So,
I would say that's a safe bet, is to just stay open-minded, because I would say when I lived in LA, I worked at a restaurant and I was there for like 5 or 6 years. But I worked with all of these incredible women, beautiful women. They were actresses, singers, producers, gorgeous women, right? And they were, from the age of 21 to 41, you know what I mean? From different countries, foreign women, American women. It was easily like one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I learned so much from all of those women, because we used to get off work and we sit down with a glass of wine and we would just talk. And there was a few of them, you know what I mean, who were very no nonsense. Very, oh, we went on a date. He didn't call me the next day. He's done. Oh, I text him this and he didn't text me back. Da, da, da. Oh, it's done. Oh, we went out to dinner. We had a conversation of blah, blah, blah. And this happened. Oh, it's done. And it was just like, they were like, you try it and you out the door. Shade, no shade. Like, they still want a person, because if you have all of that stuff, if you don't give people room, if you don't give room for a man to show up, you'll end up just missing out on somebody simply because they didn't do something right that they didn't know they were supposed to do right. And it's insane to think that you're supposed to meet somebody and they're supposed to know exactly how to treat you.
Everything.
It's different.
Right.
You're just like, he needs to open doors. He needs to do this. He needs to do that, blah, blah, blah. But everybody doesn't care about that. It sounds good. Yes, you want a man to open doors and pull out chairs. They really not out. Some they don't
doing that
care.
every
We
day.
can go to a restaurant. Yeah, we vibe, and I'm gonna pull out my own chair and sit down. I don't give a shit. Like, but some women, for them, that's just like, it says a lot about that guy. And I feel like it's unfair, because those things, they don't know how to treat you until you tell them how to treat you. And if you have these expectations that are uncommunicated, then you're just going to lose out on somebody who simply would have done it had he known he was supposed to.
Exactly. Unexpected communicate. What is it called? Dang, what's the word?
Uncommunicated expectations.
Yeah, uncommunicated expectations.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of relationships end, fail, or you overlook, like you said, Pete, is because of that. You don't know what this person may not know what you want unless you say it. And every relationship is different. That's why you got to lay it all out there. You can't expect someone to think and know everything that you like and you want getting into a relationship.
Communication is key for sure. That should definitely be number one on the list. That should be the standard and the expectation.
Knowing how to talk, please.
Yes.
Tell me how you feel.
And don't shut down.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, I hate when somebody shut down. I cannot be with someone who just shuts down. I don't like going to bed angry. I don't like, never mind. It pisses me off when we're having a conversation. Don't worry about it. Never mind. What the fuck? We're not kids.
That's children. Horrible. Especially if you're the type that wants to like
work it out
then.
Right.
Yeah. But you're like, I don't care what time we go to sleep.
Don't worry about it. Never mind.
I feel like y'all are really just describing every woman and then every man. Every woman is like, we need to talk about this. And every man is like, never mind. I don't want.
Because they hate communicating. A lot of men hate to communicate. A lot of men hate to express themselves.
That tone can be a little heavy too. Like, when you say we need to talk, they're like having flashbacks.
But I don't even be like that. I be like, baby, can we just talk about it? What's going on?
They were the same thing. Sometimes I just be like, babe, and he knows. He knows I'm about to come with some bullshit.
That's you guys' that's how y'all communicate.
Hey, babe. Oh, Porsha, I don't have time for this shit. He knows. I don't even have to say that.
Because they always assuming it's going to be some type of altercation, which probably it is, women, how we are. But I do not like arguing. I like to just lay it out there. I don't like going to bed angry. I want to see how we can fix this issue so we don't have to continue to go to, dwell on it. But it's just like, I don't know, with our men, they do not like to communicate.
Nobody ever taught them how to
I think it's getting better though.
You think it's getting better, or do you think it's swaying way too
I think
hard in the
so.
other direction?
I think it's getting better just because we are having more resources at the palm of our hands, and I feel like our generations are understanding that they should be talking to therapists. They should be talking it out. They should be figuring things out. They should be searching things out. So it's like becoming very much like our children. That's the first thing they want to do is soak up so much energy because they're able to search for
Yeah.
it. That there's low key spelling. They're low key, like they're trying to understand. So I look at it like our children are more informed than we were because we would have to like get to a library and go find the encyclopedias and then look for the S, and knowing that it's only like two
Right.
S's, the one's checked out, the one you need to look up snakes is gone. So like they're able to access so much information in so much, quicker amount of time. So, just think it's
I don't know. I think we
resources.
still have a long
We
way
do
to
have a
go.
long way to go. We have a long way to go. But I
I
do
hope.
also agree that people are just, Black men specifically, are getting more comfortable talking about their feelings and being open to therapy and stuff. But I think they need that thing to
Yeah,
swing too hard in the other direction, because people go to therapy, they start diagnosing themselves, they start
talking
leaning on the
therapists,
crutches, like chronic
lying,
Oh
anxiety,
my goodness.
being therapy.
ADHD, and it's like we're just feeding everyone's narcissism, because you go and you sit down with somebody and you talk about yourself
Yeah.
for an hour and you do it all the time. I just think, you know what I mean?
It's exercise. It's definitely exercise. It's like practicing for everything else,
Yeah, I just think
You
that,
gotta go often
do we have to go to therapy often though?
if you
No.
need it.
But therapy doesn't have to mean sitting to hear a third person diagnose you with
Or
all
not
this
even
craziness.
diagnose you, but just sometimes I feel like therapists just reaffirm you, and I mean, if you're the type of person that's walking around and you're not really feeling validated in your experience in your relationships or in your life. I mean, I've been to a therapist. I've been to marriage counseling. I've been to a therapist on my own, and I can't think of one thing. I know that I'm awesome, but he agreed with everything I said. And I know that I'm always right, but
Like,
you know
damn.
what I mean? And I was like, are we paying you to agree with me? Because this feels too good. I feel validated right now. I feel,
Well, they're just going off of clinical research, obviously, and trying to help you understand your brain. That's all it is. It's just them spending more time with helping us translate what we got going on. A lot of us are fucked
yeah.
up, like lack of better
No, but
words, childhood trauma. So it's like
that's
now
true.
it's a surge of trying to understand, like, who am I? Why do I do this? How can I be a better person? How can I be a better husband, wife, child, mother, father, co-parent, all these things,
Yeah.
co-worker, because we have to all intertwine with each other. So like,
What I'm saying is,
that's why there's therapy.
I
That's
just
why
feel
you
like
have to
the
understand what's going on with you. People are really trying to understand their being.
yeah.
I feel like the best communication and the best therapy is once you and your partner sit there and allow each other to understand each other, get to know each other, and express how you feel and learn each other. Because a third party can listen to what you say all the time. You forget sometimes you're dating a narcissist and they could tell that therapist what they want you to hear, and it's not the real them. So it's just
For
understanding who
sure.
you are and your partner and y'all communicating it out.
Tell you
I
something
don't
about
know.
couples therapy. Couples therapy is not, it's not the jam if you're not willing to be completely honest. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing, for women are
That's
more
key.
likely to
That's
go
true.
into a situation and want to lay it all out because they really do want the help. But the way that a man is set up, and rightfully so, he don't really want his business, and you know what I mean?
It's
It is
embarrassing.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's probably more embarrassing for them than it is for us, because we're just wired differently. So for you to sit down in front of a therapist and tell them the problem that you're having with your spouse, and you're
Right.
talking about his weaknesses, his shortcomings, what he did wrong, and if you can't be completely honest, you're not going to get anywhere. But then I also very much believe in the problems that we have in our house need to be, as long as they're not like detrimental to our health or our well-being, you know what I mean? Like whatever we're dealing with, we just need to deal with that, um because we can, and we have the tools to deal with it. um but I do feel like it's very difficult for men to give people their business because they have a lot of pride and ego and sit down, tell a stranger essentially what they not doing right, what they doing wrong. That's hard for anybody, especially
That's
for a
hard for
man.
anyone. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's hard for
Yeah,
anyone, really.
that's difficult. And I found that I think the therapy did help us for that particular situation because it's crazy how it made me understand him more. It made me just maybe just hearing it from somebody else. He explained it. He's like, you know what? Well, he's a boxer. So this is how his brain is working. And he really explained it like Andre approaches everything like a fight. Not like he wants to fight, but he approaches everything like he's going into a fight. So he has to train for it. He prepares for it. He's watching film on it. He's dissecting it. You know what I mean? So it he really explained to me like why at the time he was acting the way he was acting. And I was like, oh, okay. So it helped in that regard. But for me, I didn't want to like give too much information because I didn't want to offend Andre by, saying everything that I thought. Because I was like, I got to go home with him. And he gonna be looking at me like, I cannot believe you said that, bitch. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think it helps, but then it doesn't help.
I just think with everything, practice makes perfect, right? So just the more you go, if you have these issues, and then you can scale back too,
Yeah.
There'll be a therapist will be like, all right, you've reached that peak, you've done that.
Ain't nobody doing that, girl. They want that check.
They want their money.
But you gotta find the right one.
That's true. Okay. This is a good question. Have you ever regretted turning someone down because they weren't enough at the time you met them?
Ever regret it?
No.
Like you passed up on something?
No.
No, I don't have any regrets for that.
No.
You overlooked someone.
Have you? Answer the question, friend.
Yes, exactly.
Have I ever regretted turning someone down because they weren't enough? I wouldn't say they weren't enough. I probably would say I regretted not getting to know someone because I overlooked. I was looking at the wrong things at the time. Like you notice now, I don't look at what I'm attracted to first. So, yeah, I would say I have.
We're gonna talk when we get off the podcast. I'm trying to see who you're talking about.
Why?
I'm trying to see who you're talking about, friend.
Touch your nose, push your P, touch your nose.
Touch your nose.
And you finna tell me. I'm my nose.
I am too. You know I am, friend. Girl.
Shut up.
Could someone who doesn't meet your physical type become your forever partner?
Yeah.
100%.
That's the situation now. Like I feel like the person who I'm talking to now, he could be my forever
she's
partner.
gushing. I like this shirt. I like this shirt. This might be the third time she done brought him up.
Okay.
Let's change this.
I don't want to change the subject because before you was just like, I mean, if I ever meet somebody and I'm sitting there looking at you, bitch, you met somebody, but it's okay. But now,
girl, listen.
Now we're in a space where it's and that's like,
look, Porsha,
look at
Porsha
like this.
Porsha, I got that call. He was like, in that thick accent.
Don't tell too much now. Hold up.
I ain't even finna imitate that.
Don't tell too much.
You single? Bet.
Oh.
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah, he don't say that. So he straightened you. But look at you over there. You got your chin in your hands. You might.
I was like, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
You might as well lay on your stomach and kick your feet. You over there. Yeah, because I just feel like the guy I'm with now.
Lay on your stomach.
Kick your feet, friend.
Look with the cord around
around the foot. We've crossed the threshold. You see how things are progressing? I like this.
All right. Listen, I'm in the ghetto. I told Lex, I said, I'll be back living the good life in a few more days.
You're so funny.
Because I'm being a peasant right now. I have to drive for myself. I have to cook for myself.
Sharelle.
Sharelle, that is not being a peasant.
I'm being a peasant right now. I miss the good life. The good life.
You
I didn't
do.
have to do anything. I had a call button. Chef, can you make me this?
Don't give the people all the tea, bitch. You ain't supposed to give them the tea.
Okay.
We forgot we're on,
Let me check the chat.
we're at Humble Baddies right now.
Let me check the chat, though.
Oh my goodness, y'all are
Keep playing, they're
hilarious.
gonna find who that man is.
Oh, they'll never find it. They'll never find it. They'll never find it. Well, closing thought is the idea of the one becoming too customized. Is the idea of the one becoming too customized to the point we're missing out on the real thing? I think we get to a certain age where we know, okay, we can't customize too much. Yes, we have standards. Yes, we have expectations, but it comes to a point where you start to compromise certain things. Like, okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with that. I'll lay my guard down for this, but it's different from your 20s to your late 30s and 40s of what you want and what you expect. That's my thought.
But you're not saying to settle. You're just saying
No,
you just ain't nitpicking every little thing.
I'm not nitpicking every little thing. Like, I wouldn't look at the attraction wouldn't be my first thing right off bat, as it would have been when I was 20 years old. Oh, he got to be this. He got to be that. He got to be 6'7", tall and
Hey,
chocolate.
I've never been that person in anyway. I could fall in love with a doorknob. I mean, like, if you treat me well, if you give me butterflies, like, I'll make it fit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that ain't enough. Make it enough. That's me. I'll make it enough. It's worked for me in the past, and then it quickly did not work for me. I fell ass backwards in my marriage because good thing he ended up being awesome, because I do not make good decisions.
Did you the story when you and Andre had y'all break up back in the early days? Yeah. And you started
dating just, you know what I mean? Just like, oh my God, he's so nice to me. He's broke. He's crazy. Like, it's like I could tell you, like, the amount of people that I dated, especially the guy I was dating when I met Andre, bitch, he stole from me.
Oh no.
He didn't have a car. He didn't have a job. That nigga didn't have a phone. He had a crazy baby mama. I was
red flag.
I'm like, whose life is this? Bitch,
it was not gonna be
Baby,
yours.
I grew up in the suburbs. Why am I dealing with this?
Porsha, what made you want to stay?
I was just
lost. I
was just young and just stupid and
young, dumb, and full of
don't. Hey, I wasn't full of nothing. Okay.
Porsha said he stole from me.
He stole from me. He was crazy. Y'all, the stories I could tell you.
But you had to go through those. So now you're like, you know what? I need to be locked down. This is not what I want.
Oh my goodness.
What I need. No, but my attraction is turning into more, instead of a physical attraction, it's definitely intellectual. And that is beyond sexy. The sexy for me is conversation and where your mind is, your spirit, all these things. So that is my attraction now. And that means I have to be around you. I have to have that connection enough, that conversation, that dialogue. So it's not a physical thing. It's how you really stimulate my mind, how we connect, my mental, all these things. So it's turning into more of that for me than physical. To your point, Sharelle.
I feel you on that.
Good to know. Yeah,
Porsha worse than me, when it comes to you.
No, I'm gonna let Alexis live. I'm gonna let her live. Now.
We're gonna let her live this time.
I'm gonna let her live. Hey, Tito.
Look, Lex, we gotta talk when we get off this podcast. We gotta get on the call.
We need a 3-way.
Yes, we gotta get on a 3-way call. I can't say too much because if I say something,
No,
it's
we're not gonna say no. I'm gonna let him.
We don't want you to.
I ain't saying
We
nothing.
protecting the peace.
No, Tito, go to daddy.
We're gonna get to this next segment. Jackie Christie and her daughter when TV families apart. Okay, so I don't watch reality TV that much, and I haven't watched Basketball Wives, but I've been seeing it on the in the media. The drama between Jackie Christie and her daughter aired out on Full Force reality TV, and it got ugly. Family wounds, generational pain, fame pressure. Let's unpack it all. Jackie and her daughter Takari have had a strained relationship for years, but this recent public breakdown triggered a wave of reactions online. Some say Jackie is toxic and prioritize her image. Others say her daughter is bitter and using the platform to hurt her mother.
Yeah.
Mother and daughter dynamics under the spotlight.
Well, one I do not watch the show.
Right, same.
But just the overall it's kind of sad. It's just sad to me. It's disappointing. No one wants to be one, not getting along with their mother, but two, we're now doing physical harm to one another. And it's recorded, some video. So we just have a lot of layers of just hurt, pain, anger, rage, built up, like, all these things. So it's just really sad and disappointing. And unfortunately, the stigma of reality TV of like, look at us on TV fighting, so it's just a lot of layers of just like disappointment and heartbreak. I hate to see it, and they, regardless of whatever they have going on, I hope they do better. I hope they get some help. Go speak to somebody, a mediator.
It's like in the early days of
really sad.
The early days of Basketball Wives, like you could kind of tell like Jackie had issues with her daughters, or one specifically, she had like they were kind of estranged. They didn't get along. And her daughter who's on the show now, she has talked about like her relationship with her mom, and now she's coming out and saying that it's always been like, tumultuous, a little toxic. And my whole thing is, even if that is the case, even if you do think your mom is toxic, even if you do think she's problematic and all this other stuff, like Basketball Wives is very much Jackie's platform. That's her platform. If you really felt like your mom was all of this and all of that, you had to have known that coming onto her platform, it wasn't going to strengthen the relationship. It was probably going to make it worse. And I feel like if I thought my mom was problematic like that, and I thought she was a problem, and I thought that she was out of pocket, I'm not going on her I'm not going on her platform. Jackie Christie is Basketball Wives. That is from episode 1 to that's her thing. So I'm not going to go on to her thing, and I just wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. There's nothing you can give me to make me fight my mama on TV. Not one thing. Not one thing. Not to say that it was just one person's fault. You just wouldn't. I'm not, because the clip that I saw, I don't even know what they was talking about. I don't know what they was arguing about, but I know the daughter was on her way out the door, and she was at the door, and then she turned around and came back, and that's when stuff really got to going. And I said, oh, they're really swinging on each other. Like that was no, ma'am. Under no circumstance, because if I even see it going that way, if I even know how my mama get down, or I know how I feel,
oh baby,
no, you ain't gonna give me no trick bag. No, I'm not doing that.
It's just even raising 2 daughters. I pray that I don't have that relationship. They have that anger towards me ever. I pray that I don't have that rage against my
daughters,
my daughters. Like that's insane. And then, even raising sons, the same thing. This is not how you talk to people. This is not how you, communicate. That seems to be the thing.
It shouldn't have gotten to that point.
Nah,
the comments were saying that, she got on the show and she like low-key kind of linked up with the girls who don't really mess with Jackie. And I'm like, that alone is like, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You want to hang out with the girls that your mama don't even deal with? And I'm real big on, if I don't deal with them and you're my friend, I'm already finna be like this. You know what I'm saying? Not that we can't be friends, but I don't like to deal with people who deal with people that don't like me. I don't like to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and you, we close friends. And you know this girl hate my guts. I'm close friends too. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care.
It's worse, and then it's even worse when it's your blood, your child.
Your child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people can say they can be partial and they can be neutral and they can be in the middle. You can't. You can exist in the middle, but you can't say that we're close, we're family, and then y'all are family too. I don't know about that. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah. I understand that
completely. I don't do that. I'm not hanging out with nobody that don't like my mama. Even if at the time I don't like my mama.
Yeah,
my mama. Yes. You can't talk about my mama.
You can always go back. Yeah, you can always go back.
What your mom tell you get mad, you better scratch your ass and get glad.
You better scratch your ass and get glad. You are just as country as you want to be.
One line. Listen, you better get over it. I would never.
I can't do it.
What you say? What?
I wanted to hear it because
what?
I wanted to hear it clear. What you said? You get mad, get glad.
That's
a great tagline, by the way.
That is a
commercial.
A country saying.
You get mad.
You better scratch your ass and get glad. I don't know where they come up with these country
sayings. Day you show your country like, just a little bit more. It's just seeping out. It's like
she's using it as a reference from you heard it before, so now you're like.
I used to always
girl. I knew she was. I knew she was country when we was filming, and we were talking about me being pregnant, and she asked me, "Have I started eating clay?"
White dirt.
The white dirt.
The white dirt.
I said.
I asked. I was like, "Do you crave white dirt?"
I said, "Where the hell I'm gonna find some white dirt? Where I'm gonna find some white clay?"
He's like, I've never even.
Did we in Miami?
You never heard of white?
Where I'm gonna get the clay from?
Y'all never heard of white dirt? They used to sell it at a farmer's market back home.
Back home, precisely. What you use it for? Why do you sell it? What is it for?
You eat it. It was like a
log off. Right?
What is it made out of?
Log off.
What is it made out of? And that's supposed to
craving. You crave it, but the thing about it is, like, I used to eat it with Ariana, and Ariana came out with white clay on her.
That's not white clay. It's called Burnix, and everybody's got it.
No, it was white clay. It was the clay.
Wait a minute. What is the clay made out of?
Leave it. Get off.
You said she's in timeout.
She's gotta go. Lex, get her out of here. Ariana did not come out with clay on her body.
So the clay got into this.
What a dork.
There we go.
It sounded good.
Wait a second. But you said they used to sell it. Did they sell it like industrial size?
What does the clay taste like? What is it made out of? I need answers.
It's dirt, Lex. It's from outside.
It's clay.
It's dirt.
It has no flavor?
It's clay. It has a flavor when you crave it. You crave it. It's something that you just craved. But they used to sell it in chunks at the farmer's market.
They used to sell it for people to eat.
Yeah.
Y'all was over there inbreeding and stuff. I know it.
You never ask the chat, have they ever heard of white dirt?
Ask the chat, please. Because
I feel like where you from, they had a lot of kissing cousins. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, Porsha, I'm finna show you.
Over there eating dirt and they selling it for y'all like it's a delicacy. I'm confused.
It was.
She said
it was called white clay. This actually how they used to sell it.
I love how country you are.
Grandma's Georgia white dirt.
For consumption?
Yes.
I need to know
Grandma's Georgia white dirt.
What are the
nutritional values?
There was none. It's just you craved it when you was pregnant.
That is crazy.
How do you
Yes.
even know that's even a craving? I
It
mean,
is.
what happened to pickles?
I've
You
heard
crave
people
pickle
like
soup.
it. Don't you hear people
What happened to
like
like
laundry, like
how do
detergent and
you
stuff?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you even know what you that's an option?
They said
The chat said
Stoudemire
hell no
offers
to white dirt. Yeah, you on your
health
own.
benefits like detoxification or
The chat
minerals.
said
I'm
the chat
serious.
said that. The chat agrees with us. Hell
In
no.
the South, they used to eat white
We in the
dirt.
South. We ain't eating no dirt.
No, Florida is not the South. The sub, it's really not. It's just down south, but it's not
North
considered
Florida
country.
is the South. North
No,
So
it's not.
what are we?
No, it's
What are
not.
we?
I'm saying like country in the country south, dirty south,
That's
like Alabama, South
like Alabama,
Carolina.
Georgia, South
I'm about
Carolina.
to make you
Yes,
get on the internet and ask who been eating dirt.
it's called clay. I'm telling you, people used to crave
Okay,
it
I'll take your word for it.
How do you even know that's a craving is crazy to me. I'm trying to figure that out.
because they used to sell it at the farmers market.
I'm just saying that wasn't a craving for us
Understand, but you
and when
understand.
I was in
Well, but if it was
and I
something
live
that
right near Sedona.
it was something that if it was
We got
something that you
sand.
grew up on, it ain't just you don't just go to the sand and get it. It ain't white dirt, which it's
I just
clay.
need to know what it tastes like. Is it
When I go back to Georgia, I'm gonna bring y'all.
milky? Is
I'm
it,
gonna,
nutty? Is it woody? I need some answers.
it's not nutty. It's chalky.
Chalky.
Yes.
So like magnesium, like that, like the milk of magnesium.
Yes.
Like when oh, there it is.
Oh my God.
You see it? Yeah.
First of all, it
The
definitely
white
say
dirt.
It looks chalky.
clay.
It looks very much like
It's like a clay type.
congestion.
Oh,
It looks
No,
like
but-
lard.
But
I told y'all
people
my
used-
friend was country. Didn't I tell you?
pregnant women used to eat it. See? Alabama and Georgia. They eat it. I'm telling y'all.
I gotta ask my friends in Georgia.
You can't ask. You gotta ask like the
I'm
older
gonna ask
people.
Phil. I'm gonna ask Ashley's husband.
Oh yeah, that would.
Oh yeah, we can ask Phil. Phil family probably ate white dirt because it was a farmers market right there on Victory Drive by Peabody Apartments.
Okay. Peabody.
My great uncle used to work at that farmers market, and they used to always sell white dirt.
And you got you a nice handful, hungry self.
Just sitting there like
I'm gonna bring so when I come back.
I don't want it.
I'm just gonna bring it and let y'all see it. Y'all can do a little
Yum.
taste.
Just a little bit.
No, thank you.
All right, y'all. Let's get to our next
Goodness
subject.
gracious.
The veneers. Are they the new BBL for the mouth? Not BBL for the mouth.
That would be lip injections and fillers for the lip flip.
That is true.
That would be the BBL for the lips.
The lip injections. Social media has glamorized the perfect smile, and now veneers are the go-to for a flawless look. But are they safe, or are people trading healthy teeth for the gram?
Definitely for the gram. But a smile is a big deal.
A smile is a big deal, and it can make a
I
big
was
deal.
just about to say that. I wouldn't say it's for the gram. It's definitely for people want to care
Aesthetic.
about their smile. That's the first thing you see on someone is their
Sometimes
smile.
I think it's for the gram because some people do it and ain't nothing.
And they have perfect teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna be one of those.
And I was gonna cuss them out real bad.
but people think I have veneers and I don't. These are my natural teeth.
I feel like your teeth is like your character. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have to get rid of them, don't. And you're gonna be mad at me, Sharelle. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get some adult braces.
I'm gonna get some. No, why get braces? You need to just get the
Like the Invisalign.
I don't have the discipline for Invisalign.
Yeah, you have to be up on it. Just get your braces.
I've tried Invisalign like twice, and something like you have to actively put yourself in.
You're really gonna look like a little 12-year-old.
No, I knew you was gonna say that.
They have gold ones, rose
But
gold.
I want to get. I don't know if I want to get braces or Invisalign, but I want
Try
to get
Invisalign. I could not do it, but you should try it. I tried it twice. $5,000 down the drain, but whatevs. I just can't put myself in pain. That's what you're doing every time you change the tray.
Those trays.
But braces hurt
But I'm not
too.
doing that to myself.
I never had them. I just seen my kids go
I
through
had
the
braces in the 4th, 5th, and 6th
Having
grade.
something just on you and then you go and they tighten them or whatever, that's not you doing it to yourself. Changing out your tray and putting on another one that hurts even worse.
Mhm.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, Array had Invisalign first, and they just were not doing what they needed to properly. So now all 4 of my babies have braces. And I'm like,
My daughter,
y'all will thank us later on down the
Probably think
road.
yeah.
my daughter did good. I was surprised. She just went through the process of the Invisalign, and now her teeth are perfect.
More
But
power to
I
Yeah,
do want to get Invisalign on my bottom.
but
not just
speaking
I'm
of
gonna
those
go
get
get
Invisalign
veneers,
on your bottom. They're gonna because once they change the bottom, the top changes too. So they're gonna do the top and the bottom.
and you know what? It's interesting because speaking of those veneers, there was some that you would see all the big like
Oh, I hate
the
seeing the
big
big
teeth.
concrete chunks.
And they're super white. They're super, and then it was like a lot of people were just
Chiclets.
doing them in their house. They were,
And they're all the same shape.
The chiclets.
They're all the same shape. Like how you got the same tooth across 8 times?
it was
And you
bad.
can't, they so big you can't even close your eye.
Yeah, it's the new, but it's also, we joke around and say it's the new BBL, but at the same time, it's
I
like
mean,
it's
it's something good.
universal. Everybody wants that smile.
But the thing
Change it,
about it
like-
is, what I pay attention to. I have these dentists that do it. They don't have them. So are they really?
Mhm.
And when I went to my dentist, he was like, "Get the fuck out my chair." That's what he told me. He was like, "I'm not messing up your teeth. You have beautiful teeth. I'm not putting that in your mouth." I was like, "I think I want some
That's true
veneers."
story because
Well,
she told me
at least he was honest. Yeah, it's just at least he was honest and didn't
didn't
take
take
your
your
money.
money. Yeah. I said, girl, don't you
And
goddamn
he's
to do
good.
that. And look at her. She still went and sat in the chair. She don't listen to
Still set my ass in that chair.
You know she gonna do it regardless.
But speaking of, what I don't understand is people will spend all this money the easy way out, but just give it a try doing your regular routines, getting your teeth
Mhm.
clean, getting Invisalign or getting braces, something that's unless you really,
Whitening.
really have to.
Yeah.
Because some of these dentists don't know what they're doing. They shaving your teeth down too much. They put in the
The
whatever
temp
it
and
is
all
over
that. Yeah.
rotten teeth. Now you walking around
Yeah.
smelling like mothballs and
not
shit.
mothballs.
How your whispers
Mothballs?
stink? How your whispers stink?
Ball?
And it's worse. You know when you whispering and then it just blow out.
Mothballs?
Oh, mothballs and shit. That's what it
My
says.
God, my God. My God, my God.
Y'all can't tell me y'all don't be smelling stink
I
breaths
don't be getting close enough.
under some of them veneers.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I would not equate it to mothballs.
I would equate with
It's very
the
ammonia-ish.
way that you're talking about it, I would equate it to because I know you know because you country too. Like when you meet somebody with like permanent golds,
Yes.
that
Oh, I got some people who done had permanent goals. All of it done fell out. Now they bad mouth.
Now they what?
now what they is, Sharelle?
Bad mouth.
So they have severe halitosis. That's what
Bad
it
mouth. My
is.
girls
Oh
have.
You know, rotten have a smell to
Yeah, of
it.
course.
Mhm.
Of course.
Right. And it can't, and that smell, it sips through that,
Stings is what it does.
through them veneers.
It seeps through.
Yeah, see, I can't even talk right.
You know what? You know what? I would say that some people's veneers are like BBLs because some of those are a little
Stinky.
spicy.
What? Did she go spicy?
Some of those are a little spicy too.
I'm not knocking, but if you gonna get it done right. Get it done correctly.
Yeah.
Make
Word
sure
of
you
mouth.
get the rotten teeth out your mouth. Make sure you get whatever needs to be fixed before you get them. Because I mean, it's a nice procedure on certain people with the dentists who know how to
Yeah.
do it. Some people that don't know what the hell they
Don't know what they're
doing. But the people who get it done, I mean, make sure you get it done right.
Yeah. Andre is a huge advocate for braces because he had braces and he had them like in his 20s and his teeth are perfect. It's sickening. I hate it, but I love it and it's awesome. And I'm like, God, I got to get me some of that. I guess I gotta look like a child.
But
It's
you
all
know
right.
what?
It'll go quicker.
You know what?
just
Y'all know
ignore it.
y'all knew I grew up like down in the hood, right? So we didn't go to the dentist growing up as a child. I'm being
You just
honest.
lucked up because you really be better mouth like your boy.
I'll be honest. I didn't have no cavities, nothing. My grandma was so strict on us. She used to have the baking soda.
Baking soda. I knew you were gonna say baking soda. I grew up
and
on
the
it.
toothpaste.
Yeah.
Baby, my grandma made
And
sure
it
we
worked.
brushed our teeth at night and in the morning. Go get that baking soda and get that toothpaste. Put that baking soda on there and scrub it. And my teeth are white. I got natural good teeth, and I never had
One
to
time,
worry
me
about.
and Sharelle went drinking, and we got like somebody brought us some strawberries. I didn't know if she was drunk or what. She takes the and she starts brushing her teeth with the strawberry. What?
I've heard
I
that
said, "What the
too.
hell is she doing?" She's like,
No.
"Bitch, we're at a very nice place," and she in there.
I was showing you I was drunk, but I was telling you this is a natural whitener. Strawberry. Have you heard of that, Lex?
Yes, I have.
It was funny
Strawberries.
because we were in a
Yes,
very
I have.
bougie place, and my girl,
I was drunk. I was tipsy. I wasn't drunk. Ladies don't get drunk. I was tipsy. I was like, "Oh, Portia, did you know that strawberries are a natural whitener?"
yeah, sure, that's how she said it. That's exactly what happened, you guys. Yep, that's how it happened. But I give it to you. Your teeth is white, so you're doing something right, girl.
Listen, so shout out to all the good dentists. We have some great dentists that we can recommend. Dr. Brandon Mack here in Tampa, Florida. Dr. Amira down in Miami. They are amazing. They do great teeth. If y'all ever want to get some veneers done the right way, check out my peeps. Now let's get to the humble baddies mail before we call it a night.
Want me
Oh,
to
girl,
read
it's
it?
9:05. We
Yes,
can just say yakety yakking.
Yeah. Humble Baddies mail. Do y'all believe in the supernatural or nah? Fan letter. Hey, Humble Baddies.
Hey.
Let me start by saying I love y'all so much. The realness, the laughs, the way y'all get into the deep stuff. I live for it. So here's my question for y'all. What's something supernatural that y'all actually believe is real?
Aliens.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say no because, okay, I'm a little conspiracy theorist. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I don't really believe in aliens. I do, but I also kind of believe in demons. And I think that the government just keeps teasing us like the aliens are coming back when really it's going to be the Antichrist because they don't want us to believe in the Lord. Well, it's my conspiracy. Don't judge me for it. The aliens are going to come and it's the Antichrist and it's the demons because they somewhere.
They are.
I definitely believe in demons.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think that would be my thing.
They everywhere.
Yeah.
But supernatural, what else would I?
But I also believe in angels too. I believe angels.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I believe in a legion of.
Mine would be aliens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I believe that if something does show up and they go, "Oh my God, it's the aliens," I'll be like, "Child, please, that's the Antichrist. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. This is Revelations. Y'all are not fooling me. The Lord is on his way." That's what I'm going to say. We come in peace. Don't have you trying to welcome the extra. No, I'm not welcoming them as demons. I'm not welcoming nobody. I rebuke all of y'all. Get out.
In the name of
I
Jesus.
rebuke all of that. Go.
What about you, Lex?
Well, that's why I said I was just the demons that I believe are, I believe they exist, and also there's angels too. It's the opposite. So that's it for me.
That's
supernatural. True. Aliens, I do believe in science. I love like astronomy. I love when spaceships go. I love the sun, the moon, the water, everything. I believe in nature. So
do you believe in mermaids?
I am one.
Okay.
Wait, really? Because my daughter be watching these crazy TikToks and she's like, "Mom, they're mermaids."
The sirens, you believe in those?
No.
You believe in mermaids, Porsha?
Like I said, I believe in demons.
Like I believe the dinosaurs existed.
I believe there's I believe there's stuff in the ocean that we are not supposed to
That we have
understand.
not discovered.
I agree with that too.
I believe there's a lot
respectfully.
going on down there that we don't know
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
I feel like she's just asking us, like, what kind of conspiracies do we believe in? Because we can really go deep. We can go into the reptilian people. I can really take you there because I'm a weirdo in real life.
Listen,
Like Sasquatch and Bigfoot.
I'm gonna have to be.
The
I'm gonna
sightings.
have to be drunk on that conversation. I can't be sober
I
when
believe
we
that there
have
were
that conversation.
dragons and giants.
I believe in the giants for sure.
Yeah, I do believe there were giants.
Nephilim.
I believe 1,000%. Like, if we could have dinosaurs, why couldn't we have dragons? I really believe that the dinosaurs were just dragons. If we're being honest.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones happened.
Yeah, I love
It happened.
I'm not a Game of
Khaleesi.
Thrones fan.
You're not a Game of Thrones fan?
I have never watched Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Oh, you can't be not a fan then.
Right.
I'm not a fan because I haven't watched it.
What have you been doing with your life?
I can't. Working
Sharelle,
my ass off.
Well, these long flights, you can watch Game of
You've
Thrones.
got to watch Game of Thrones.
I am gonna add that to my to-do list.
But what's your show? Like, what's your, because there's these shows that everybody watches, that everybody has seen. What's your show that you're like into? Like, you one of those girls, like some people love The Sopranos, The Wire. Like when HBO or something comes out with a series and everybody goes crazy. You don't have one of those shows?
So my favorite show was what's the show with in Mexico, the girl, what's her name? Shit. She was a cocaine. She started off as
Narcos?
Not Narcos was one of them. What's the other one? The
It seemed like
female.
some shit you like.
She dressed in all white, hair pulled back in a ponytail. I can't think of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, out of Mexico.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's gonna come to me. I'll tell y'all. Somebody know what I'm talking about. I like
You like shows about crime and drug dealing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And before a series was there, I was a big It's a Different World, Martin,
Love
and I
that.
could rewatch those over and
Yeah,
over and
same
over
here.
and over again.
Yeah.
What was your show, Lex?
I love Sex in the City. That was one from the beginning all the way to the end. I was invested.
Do you watch the new one?
Queen of the South.
No.
That's what it was. Queen of the South. Somebody text me.
Oh, I did hear that was good.
Queen of the South. Queen of the South.
I
Queen
did
of
hear that was
South.
good. I never watched it though.
Thank you, bro. Bro, watching the podcast. Yes,
watched
Queen
it.
of the South. Oh, you gotta watch Queen of the South. Oh
That's a
my
good one.
goodness.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
watch
start
Game
that
of
show.
Thrones. Watch it.
Yes, you gotta watch.
Okay.
You gotta watch.
I'm
it.
watching
I
Game
wanna
of
watch
Thrones.
Queen of
You
the
watching Queen of the
I'm
South.
gonna do it.
You're gonna love that.
I'm gonna do it. Go ahead,
Yes.
give us something else to have in common. Because if I can start talking to you about the Lannisters,
The Lannisters.
you know what name?
I love the show so much. When I went traveling, I went to Ireland, to Dubrovnik. I had to go see all these sites from the different things. I was like hopping around and taking.
Yeah, I can't relate to
my new baby Lennox, his middle name is Wolf, and it's because of the Starks.
The Starks. We're speaking a whole nother
We're speaking
language.
other languages. Okay.
The Lannisters.
I done exited out the conversation.
Oh, you raggedy.
Make sure y'all go watch Queen of the South. It's on Netflix.
And make sure you subscribe to Humble Baddies.
Humble Baddies Podcast. Until next time, y'all, we love y'all. Y'all can find us at Sharelle Rosado _.
I'm at Alexis _Stoudemire on Instagram.
At Porsha Berto on Instagram. And make sure you go to badbitchgoodmomshop.com and use the code Humble Baddies for 20% off.
I know that's right. And follow us on Instagram at Humble Baddies Podcast. Like, subscribe, tell your neighbor, your friend, your baby daddy, your sister, wife, whoever it is, to make sure they go follow, like, and
hold up. Speaking of baby daddy, go get your baby daddy stuff back out that main storage and stop playing.
We were talking about that.
Go get your baby daddy stuff
What's
back.
going on with that?
Okay.
It's too late. The guy done took it over.
What is going
Why
on
would he
with
leave
you?
It could have been a whole store
inheritance
situation.
in that storage and let that little Spanish boy take it for $500?
That part, I was like, if I knew you didn't want the storage, I could have took over the damn payment and sold all this stuff.
Girl,
we would have had a Rail's closet sale.
Baby, listen.
Rail's closet sale.
yeah, I was mad. I was about to call up the little boy, like, give me that damn stuff, please.
Give me my child tuition back for a semester.
Nah, he was having a great time talking about Louboutins. These weren't worn. Louboutins.
The amount of times he said,
jerseys, everything.
The signed jerseys, the signed
helmets.
I'm like, boy, you need to get your life, bring yourself back in, get your life together. I know I ain't there no more, but get your life together.
Go get that inheritance, friend.
I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to send something out.
Yes. Well, until next time. We're gonna see if Rail gets the closet contents back.
We'll see. Let me see.
See how Monday.
I'm gonna have to get Serenity French fry on the phone and start crying.
Monday, ladies.
I'm a picture so she can start crying.
Girl. Get
my stuff back. Get my daddy and stuff back. All right, y'all. Until next time, we love y'all. Porsha. When Porsha texts me, go get your baby daddy stuff.
I was dead ass serious though. Andre was so mad watching it. He was so